Alright, guys, and in today's video, I'm gonna tell you something about the React hooks, and this is my Visual Studio Code already open, and I'm gonna create a new create React tab. So let's do it. So npx create React app, and now you have to put your name of app. So my app. Now it's gonna take a while to create your app, and it's gonna make a folder with name of my app. Okay, so why? Okay, now it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna make a folder over here with the name of my app. Yeah, the folder has been created. You can see that the my app folder. Now it will take a while. Okay, just wait for that. Okay, I think the app has been created, and you can see it's showing us some command to run. So just you can see npm start for start the development server, run build to run the build file folder and build file where you can which you can use for deployment somewhere on the server. Okay, and npm test are the test runners. So these are the commands you can run. So right now we're gonna run the npm start. So over here, so you can see npm start to no, it's not gonna run over here because there's no folder. We need to go into the root directory where your folder has been located. So cd my app tab. So right now we are into our root directory. Now we need to type this command npm start. Now server gonna run, and it's gonna run on a port. The port would be 3000. So you can see the server started running, and we can see the logo of React. So let's go do something into our React app. So here we have our React folder, and here's the source folder where you're gonna do a lot of things. Okay, so into the public folder we have some constant files like index.html, in which your whole folder is running. Index.html is your root folder. So this file run on your server, http localhost, and all the React JS applications, whatever you have written into this JS files, all the things have been already connected with this index.html. So you can uh, so I will tell you step by step everything, so no need to think about that right now. It was learning phase, so you need to just think about how we're gonna start coding. So index.js, and you can see already we have imported our app folder over here into index.js, so we don't need to do anything into this, and it's already app.js over here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do everything into the app.js. So first let's make a component folder over here like this, component. folder. Okay, and into the component folder we're gonna make a file called, what we're gonna put our name, my new app. And let me clear one thing, that I'm gonna use function based component into that, so no class based component. So if you say, I will tell you later that how class component works, but right now I'm gonna tell you everything about function based component. So we don't need require these files over here into the app.js. So just remove all these things from here. Okay, like this, and we have already created my new app. So what we're gonna type over here, REFCE. So what it gonna take, it gonna create a simple template, what we say, simple code base of your my new app.js, just like this, hitting enter. And this is make, and if we type something over here just like this, and if we import it into app.js, just like, so what you need to do, just import my new app from where, dot slash component slash my new app. Okay, and your my new app file have been imported. I just include it over here just like this, my new app, and slash, just like this. So your my new app has been imported already, and you don't need to do now. Whatever you will do into the my new app, it's gonna show render on your port, on your browser screen where your port is running. So you can see everything's coming into the middle of the screen. Whatever I will type, just let me show you. So I'm gonna type over here Abhishek Kumar, and just look at this, Abhishek Kumar. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna place something over here with the function base, so with hooks. So let me import over here use state. And what use state does, use state is a simple state in function based component that you can use to store a value while your component not get mount again. If your component getting mount again, then you need to make sure that your value is coming from backend, and you need to store it into the use state. So how will I use that, let me tell you. Okay, so what we need to do, just type use state, and below down it's gonna create a use state. And now we're gonna store set store, or yeah, and put it null. So normally I put it null because if there's no value, it's null, and it's pretty good. And make sure you should type anything into the JS files in a camel case, because it's very important to type in the camel case. It's very and easy to readable. And let me teach you one thing about the hooks, that you can use hooks into the this component, where the function name should be, the first word should be capital letter. So this is called uh, what yeah. So this, in this type of function where the function name should be capital, so you can use like a Pascal case letter should be written on the name of function. So when you can use hooks, if you are using the hooks into the child component like this, if you are making a function over here, and inside that function if you trying to use these hooks, it's gonna throw you error into the console of your app. So now what we're gonna do over here, we're gonna create a button just like this, button, 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 and just like this, on the on click of button, on click of button, we will increase the value. So how do we do that? Just set store, and set store. And what we will do, okay, just make it like a function, a ES6 type. If you're familiar with ES6 script, so I don't need to tell you anything about, because ES6 is a extended version of ES5. So if you are already know about ECMAScript, so you should be familiar with that, what is ES6 version and how this arrow function works. So what we're gonna do over here, we're gonna do store plus one. So, and let me just, okay, over here s3, and we're gonna show count equals to, this is a script tag. Into that you can write a script into the html component. So I will type store value over here, just like this. This is a JSX fragment. No, sorry, JS, not a JSY. Yeah, this is JSX type that you can write into the what we into the React JS. This is JSX. This is called JSX fragment. In inside of that, you can write a value or variables value, and write a variable over here into the JSX fragment. So store plus one. So on the button click, this state gonna set by plus one. So we need to assign over zero over here, because we need to make it integer type, and we need to increase the value of if it would be null, then it will not gonna work, and zero and null are same. So let's check that's trending. Yeah, okay, let me, I did some mistake over here. So we need to just make the button like this. Okay, slash button. Okay, yeah, and I need to put click me. Okay, now, okay, just misspell this. Okay, click me, and this button gonna render just like this. And if you click on that, it's gonna count 1 2 3 4 5 6 infinite time. When you, how much time you will click button, it's gonna show you the counting value. You now click me for increase, for increase. Now I'm gonna make another button which gonna show you decrease the value. Button on click, and same thing we're gonna write into this button. Everything will be same, just we're gonna make something different into the functionality of this button. So what it gonna does, it's gonna minus a value from the store, and that's gonna happen. And let me complete the button element code. Click me for decrease. Okay, now let's see what it's gonna do. So there are two buttons, click me for increase, click me for decrease. So if you click on that, and you can see the component is not mounted again. We have added the button, it should re-render and file should build again, but it's not done. So you can see that 35 is showing again, and we have, oh sorry, we have 35 value into this store variable. So if I will click decrease from there, you can see it's getting decrease from here. And if you click on increase, so it's getting increase. Okay, so that's all from this video, and in the next video I will tell you how we can make a calculator, a UI based calculator. Into that I will show you a simple UI, good looking UI and functional calculator that you can do into addition, subtraction and deletion. So I'm gonna tell you in the next video. Till then, tata, bye bye, and take care. And just, if you like this video, please make it subscribe. And this is the starting of app. So thank you so much.